Hey everyone, this is Doug, and you see the Project Black Hole in front of us. The other day I was finishing up the heater core, flushing the radiator, getting it ready for a trip down to Florida, and it was pretty cold outside, and I noticed that a little puff of soot was coming off of the hot pipe over here. And I thought, spent hours making sure everything was right, and I figured I'd dive into it and figure out what the heck was going on. And this is really just a cautionary tale of why it's so important to double, triple, quadruple, like infinity check your work. Because I fabbed this on a 12 valve, my brother's 12 valve, and apparently it's off just a little bit from how this sits in the truck with this motor. So my hot pipe wasn't quite seating. So this whole time, the performance that I've been getting, it's been with a leaking hot pipe to, from the secondary to the primary turbo. And I thought that was the extent of my problem. Well, once I dug into it deeper, I found out that down there on the primary turbo, it was also not completely seating on the stainless steel gasket. I've got the gasket here, and it was blowing a pretty good amount of soot right out around the back side where I couldn't see it. The front side was nice and sealed, so I couldn't really tell what was going on. Again, double, quadruple check your work, guys, because nothing is more aggravating than after having been using this truck for a couple months to have to tear it back down. So after some analysis, this is the turbo hanger that I made, and I have, because I fabbed this on a different motor and transferred it over. Yes, don't judge me for my welds. It does the job, but it's not exactly perfect. So, and when you bolt everything down, it throws the angle up high because it changes the angle by a few degrees up top when you just shift it slightly down here. We're talking like it's off by probably about a 1/16 of an inch. So after spending quite a lot of time trying to figure out how to rectify that, I've decided that what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over the top of it and add a little bit of weld to change the angle, just some spot welds to figure out exactly what the angle needs to be, and then grind that back down and then cover it all and change the whole angle of the ramp that way. So that way I can fine tune it with a flap disc and get it exactly where it, so I'll bolt it each time, I'll bolt it back in and bolt everything back up till I get the hot pipe to sit perfectly where I want it. So again, a little cautionary tale, little war story here, because you can see from that soot, I was not getting the spool out of my GT4202 that I should have. So don't do what I did. Make sure to quadruple check everything, because this was double checked, but it wasn't quadruple checked. Check everything, get it right, so that you can go out there and enjoy it instead of having to tear back into it. Hope that helps. You guys have fun. If you have questions, post it below, and we'll help each other out to get to the right answer.